So this is my coconut egg bread that I make. First you start with about a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of melted oil. I use butter, you could use coconut oil. To that I add in 2 eggs for this particular recipe. Whip those up with the oil. To my eggs and butter, I'm going to add in about 2 heaping teaspoons of coconut flour. Start low first. You can always work your way up. And about a half a teaspoon of baking powder. You may need to adjust this up or down depending. I live at a high altitude and the half a teaspoon works well for me. So I get that combined, which will take a little bit because the coconut flour doesn't want to combine so easy. So just be patient with it and keep stirring. You can also substitute, outside of coconut flour, you can use almond flour, flax meal, anything you prefer. With the almond flour, you're looking at more like 2 tablespoons rather than 2 teaspoons. Once it's thoroughly combined, you're going to have a pretty runny batter. To this, you can add other seasonings if you'd like if you want a more savory piece of bread, like say for a hamburger or something like that. I'm going to stick this in the microwave and let it cook. For me, 1 minute 45 works about best, so you're going to be anywhere between 1 minute and 30 and 2 minutes, depending on your microwave strength. One note for when you go to microwave this, the first time put a plate underneath your bowl because this expands quite a bit, and if it goes over the edges you're going to have a lovely mess to clean up. So once it's cool enough to handle, run a knife around the edges, kind of move it a little bit to get the bottom off, and flip it out. Come out. And we have our spongy coconut bread. From here, I usually take a little serrated knife and slice it into the size I want. I'm not very good at making this even, by the way. You can toast it, add butter. You can serve this as a sandwich, a hamburger bun. You can add some almond butter or some jam and eat it for breakfast, whatever you like. It doesn't have a ton of flavor, so I usually try and add something to it. You'll find that it may have a slight dry texture. You can increase the oil and decrease your coconut flour, and it will improve it a little bit. It's not super flavorful, it's more just a transporter for something else. There you go. My coconut 2-egg bread.